Hey guys, so the topic of today is I won't go back. Can you say that with me? I won't go back. I refuse to go back. I refuse to go back to jail where I couldn't just walk down the street or go to the corner store or give just anybody a hug who I want to. I refuse to go back to old friends who didn't have my back, who didn't even do the things that I would do for them for me. I won't go back to those friends who talked behind my back, never said anything good when I was doing good. Okay? I won't go back to relationships that never served a purpose, or they have already served a purpose in my life. You have to say, I won't go back to feel those pain and open up wounds that already has closed. You won't let that person back in your life, no matter if they just lost their mama, they just lost their daddy. You can send your condolences or whatever, not to be mean, but you can't afford to go back. You can accept somebody's apology, but you cannot go back because people showed who they were already. You have to remember that, because we not fighting against flesh and blood, but the rulers and the principalities. It's the spirits that we going up against. People are allowing the devil to use them. So you don't want to go back to a narcissist, the behaviors where you never felt love, the trickery. You don't want to, you don't go back to an old job. Don't be scared to leave a place that God has told you to leave. It's been, how many warnings do he have to give you? How many signs do he have to give you? Do you truly believe in God? Those people do not own you. They do not control you. You are gifted. You are talented. There is more places out there for you to work. Do not conform to the world. If you already served your purpose at a job, sometimes a lot of people don't realize that. And you wonder why you're struggling, because you're still giving these people your time. Your time has been up. God has somewhere else that you need to be. Lean on him. Don't be afraid. It is already worked out for you. Now, we gotta not go back to situations that does not serve us in life. We continue to serve other people, continue to break our backs, continue to make sacrifice, which is a good thing. But God has seen your sacrifices already. He knows your heart. He knows your mind. But now it's time to move on. It's time to walk back, people, on the people that walked over you. Do you hear me? It's time to walk back. You don't want to wait too long to the point where you're going to regret or you're going to feel a certain type of way. You have to remember that people laughed at you when you were at your lowest. Now that you're doing good, that's when people, they have nothing to say. People don't have nothing to say when you're doing good. But the moment you're doing bad, that's when people want to act like they lending a shoulder. But it's always agendas or motives that comes with that. So you got to tell yourself, I won't go back. For an example, it's like if the police came to get you and you've been in jail for a long period of time, I ain't going back. I ain't going back there. You got to tell yourself, no, I am not going back. I refuse to go back. I refuse to get hurt again. I refuse to almost ready to take myself out due to other people. It's not you that's the problem. It's other people. And it's time to stop having that good heart for people who don't deserve it. It's okay to move on. It's okay to let go. It's okay to love from a distance. But to have that person up in your face and up in your space, that is a no-no. Today, that ends. It's about the cycle of life. You are in control to get yourself out, and you can never go back again. That devil is waiting for you to speak to it. The reason why things keep on continue to happen, because this is your challenge to finally say no. No, I will not help you. No, you cannot stay here. No, I will not tolerate this. No, I won't be judged. You have to stand up now. We are moving on here. You want to get left behind. No one wants to get left behind. We're moving to higher heights, higher levels. Now, we want to stay healed. It's time to stay healed. It's time to be free. It's time to elevate. We are heading into promotion. God is ready to promote you. Are you ready for the next promotion? Have you let go the things that need to be let go? We wondering, why am I not being called? Why am I not next? I have all these gifts. I have everything. We have to let things and people go because they are not supposed to come with us. So we're going to be sitting here stuck. The time is now. No one is trying to tell you what to do, but it's an urgency. We all went through a lot of things, and then we wake up and we finally see what has been after us, what has been attacking us. There is a curse on our lives. Once we're doing good and we're almost there, something comes and stops you. Some charming person comes into your life, and it's always the thing that is closest to us, stuff that we love that continue to block us. If anything that could block you and not elevate you, that needs to go immediately at all costs. Don't worry about what consequences they're going to face, because nobody's worrying about the consequences that you have to face, and especially when you're alone. You're enabling that person by continuing to care. They grabbing onto your strength because they know you're strong, and they're going to use you until you become weak. Two weak people ain't going to work, and they're going to go grab onto somebody else strong. So the time is now. It's time to be happy. It's time to give people that encouragement that you got. It's time to show your gift. It's time to rise. It's time for all of us to wake up. You're going to have people who's going to complain, who's going to talk about you, who's going to bring up your past, but you cannot worry about that. That is just to stop you because it knows you going where you need to go. Don't listen to it. You have to keep your eyes on God and keep on going, because He knows your heart. He knows your mind. He knows that you can do it. Faith is all you need. Hope is all you need. Love is all you need. You have to speak life into yourself even when people can't do it for you. Tell yourself, I am more than a conqueror. I am destined for greatness. I am going to be who God say I am. I am somebody. You have to continue to keep on pushing yourself and believing. Every day is another opportunity for us to be better than we were yesterday. We have to make calls. Even when we're tired, we want consistency. We have to be consistent. And I am learning that now. I know who I am. I've been new, but now I truly knew. And I want to do this, and I want to work for God. I want to talk to people. I want to help people. I want to love on people. I want to do things that is of God. I want to do things that is only helping, healing, nurturing.